Can we do an educational Colosseo? I feel like this is just educational complaining. And this video is all about educational complaining because that's all I can say about this map. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate this map, but it's just hard. It's a hard map. This is relatively straightforward. Before they go lower, you can just shoot at head level and get the so-and-so called lucky spam picks. They're gonna be AD spamming. But like now that they are on that part where the elevation is different, it's a bit harder to hit those. Also, I should have been more in the cover there. No reason to stay in the open like them. Oh, this is tough. I can't really help anyone. This is just... The cover on here is just surprisingly good. Like this tiny pushed cover. You kind of just like... The reason why I don't like this map is like... Especially here, it's not really skill based. There's not... I'm just kind of forced to spam. Like, of course, there is a certain type of like skill that I can use there to get a higher chance of hitting the shots, but there's no guaranteed shots. It's too spammy. Like that one was not spam shot because Sojourn is ulting, which means that Anna expects everyone to shoot at Sojourn since she's behind the Sojourn. So she's gonna stand still to maximize her aim. So then I just shot at her instead, since it's a guaranteed kill. But yeah, this part of the map is the worst. Now the complaining, educational complaining starts, because the bridge here is just horrible. It's so hard to get through it, you kind of just have to play very aggressively. But then again, that wasn't the best choice. I should have gone on the opposite side of the bridge. Like that corner where our soldier is right now. And peeked from there. Because then I have some kind of cover and they have to kind of push me through the bridge if they really want to fight me. Ooh. I kept peeking the Bastion there instead of going for a flank. Because I wanted to distract the Bastion from our tank, so our tank doesn't get melted in 2 seconds. Okay, now I'm just gonna take the high ground very fast here. And now we get another one of those spam spots. And this time there's the added difficulty of different elevations. But as long as we get the payload here, that's already very good. Then we have a big chance of winning. I don't really want to say that Hanzo is good at spamming. Because of the stigma that Hanzo is no skill, just spam. But like the Hanzo is pretty good in these types of situations where you're forced to spam. What the? Okay, I had no idea she was there. But yeah, like it's just so difficult to... Oh fuck. I'm going back to high ground now that they dropped. Now they are the ones who get cucked by their own defenses because I can climb onto the high ground. I'm just face tanking for the Mercy. Oof, okay, that was too much face tanking though. I didn't expect her to be full charge. I need to study what full charge actually looks like. Like I thought she wouldn't be full charge since I didn't really see anyone shoot into her bubble, but maybe they also made it so that she loses charge slower. Oh, okay, we won that Anna 1v1. I can't wait for the Mercy here. Maybe I'll just kinda stay here. No, I have to help the team. I'm jumping down because I got shot by the Sojourn. Okay, now I'm peeking. This way I can play a bit more aggressively here. They don't have full team yet, so I'm gonna push forward. But now the Cassidy is coming. I'm gonna use the cover here. We got some very nice cover now. And I got my dragon in case they try to push like this. Okay, that was bad to use storm arrows there. Ooh. That's a very clever flank from her. I never expected for some reason. Maybe it's because it's such a new map, you don't really expect anything. Okay. We finally got through the horrible spot. Now it's all about playing safe and not getting picked off by hooks. If you take damage, you shouldn't really push. Just wait until you're full. Because you're not really trying to end the match here. This is like the worst case of 2 CP you could have. It's more about just forcing the payload to stay up there as long as possible. You're just playing for time. Don't try to just win the match outright. That's probably never gonna happen unless it's a very uneven match. You want to just how would I put it? You want to play for time, because if you keep the payload at their end, like see how it's just gonna take so long for them to even get to their own payload or own push wall, whatever it's called. I'm just wasting her time here, so that she runs out of the ultimate. Just kept my distance because of the nade. It's like I'm not even like trying to push the payload at this point. I'm just trying to stop them from pushing the payload back, you know? Like that's the secret to this game mode. Just use the cover and keep them from pushing the payload. That's the biggest problem that a lot of people have in this game, is that they're not focusing on winning, they're focusing on getting kills. To a lot of people, getting kills is the same thing as winning, even though staggering people and shit like that is much better. Staggering people and forcing them to waste time. Just keeping my crosshair at head level. I had the Sonic there, so there's no chance for her to dodge that unless she just decides to fake peek every corner. Like every time you go behind a corner, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna peek right away. You know, like yeah, that's something you could do. I think ML7 does. Like ML7 is one of the few Annas that barely ever stops moving, for example. Even when no one's shooting at him. Once again, I'm kind of just trying to delay them since we lost that fight already. The Ana didn't expect to get shot since she's so far away, but I got an angle, so I just picked her off there. And now, since they don't have main heal, they can't really push. But we can continue doing the strat where we just shoot at them, so they're forced to back up. Like, we don't necessarily kill them, but once again, we waste their time. And, yeah. They only have 45 seconds. And they're still trying to get through the hardest part of the whole map now. So we should be winning. Like, we wasted so much of their time. And they're at this tough spot here. And I'm not even really shooting at Sojourn here. It's not worth it. Her movement is not skill-based. It's just disgustingly spammy. So, if there's one hero you shouldn't shoot when they're already shooting at you, it's Sojourn. It's just... her head switches positions 5 to 10 times per second. And there we go. We won. We won, Sulul. I don't know. Was that a good one? I feel like the start was a bit meh.